Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a unboxing review of the Alienware 27-inch gaming monitor. Chances are you've been wanting this monitor and can't find that much reviews for it, so I'm going to help you out. Let's go. So right when you open up the box, this is exactly what you see. You have the cables, the stand, and the instruction manual. Getting into the cables, we have the HDMI cable, DisplayPort cable, and a USB-A to USB-B cable. It also comes with a power supply cable, it's just not shown in this clip. And in this box, you just get the manual, and then you also get the instruction manual here too. Unboxing the base of the stand here, as you can see, it actually has this very unique, nice color to it. Most of the stands I get are just like a normal flat black stand, so we'll do a little bit close up of the stand so you guys can see it if this is something that you guys enjoy. And it just has a normal locking mechanism on the bottom. For the top of the stand, as you can see, they matched that beautiful color. I'll get a close-up of that as well. And I have to say, I really do like this color. It just goes with it so well. I'll show you guys how to actually install this too, just in case you guys have never done that before. So opening up at the back of the monitor here, as you can see, it has that nice Alien logo and obviously the color match. It just looks very good, especially in the sunlight. I always like to double check my monitors just to make sure there's no scratches or anything after I buy them, because sometimes you'll get a monitor and you'll notice right away that either it's been used or anything along those lines. So always double check your monitor to make sure you're getting your money's worth. So here we have two HDMI cables. We have a DisplayPort cable and the USB-B cable, and also where you put your power supply. Comes with two USB ports. I personally do not like where they put these USB ports, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And this is where the back of the stand goes, and also if you want to attach them out. To attach the stand is fairly easy. You take the top part of the stand and the bottom part, you rotate it to the back side, and then you just take the bottom screw that you can see here, and then you just twist it. You do not need a screwdriver or anything along those lines. You can just hand tighten it, and then it goes into place. So with the monitor stand set up, I've actually tried to see if it had any wiggle room. I tried to see if it's very firm, and I have to say it is. It doesn't have the largest base plate, which is actually good for people that have smaller desks, and you don't have to worry about this monitor going anywhere because it is very firm and secure. And you have the loop for the cable management as well. So you can actually see what the adjustability on this monitor looks like. It has 4.3 inches of height adjustment, and then you can see the vertical adjustment here if you guys do like to have your monitor in vertical mode. Without even turning the monitor on, I do have to say I love the overall first look of this monitor. I've never had a monitor in this color before, so just seeing how it looks is actually amazing. So let's take a closer look of it. So let's get into the settings. When you click the bottom button here, you get a quick menu that shows all the different modes that you can go into if you need to change things very quickly, whether you're gaming, doing some editing, or things along the lines of that. So once you go into the bigger menu, you'll notice that you have a lot more options to go through. You obviously have your preset modes, standard, FPS, MODA, RPG, sports, and 3 different game mode settings. So these game mode settings, they offer a little bit more adjustability when it comes to how you want your display to look. So you can change your response time and a lot of different things through this menu here. So the rest of the menu is really the same as what you're going to get on most of the monitors, especially at this price range. Everything is where it needs to be. Haven't had any issues finding anything. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll notice how it says the refresh rate is only 60 Hertz. I'll explain to you how to change that. So if you're on console, what you're going to do is you're going to go to your display settings, and you're going to be able to change your refresh rate from your monitor on your console. On PC, I'm going to show you guys how to do it since I'm on PC, so it'll be a lot easier. So once you're in your display settings on your PC, you're just going to go to advanced display, and then it'll say refresh rate. You're just going to go through, you're going to change it to the highest refresh rate or the refresh rate that you want to change it to, and it's going to ask you if you want to save your changes. You're going to say keep changes, and that's it. Once you go back to the monitor, then you'll notice that your refresh rate has changed. Getting into the design on this monitor, Alienware always nails their aesthetics, and for this one, it comes in their Interstellar Indigo color with super thin bezels on the tops and sides. It looks clean, premium, and very modern. It's a fast IPS panel with an LED edge light system, so it's not OLED, but you're still getting those sharp viewing angles at 178 degrees both ways and good color reproduction. So let's talk about the display and picture quality. It's 1440p, has HDR 400 support, it's bright at 400 nits, contrast comes in 1000:1, and overall this monitor delivers crisp detail and a vibrant color for content and gaming. So for HDR, it's not true HDR, but for SDR and some basic HDR content, it still looks very solid. Especially paired with the anti-glare coating, you can't go wrong with that, especially for those long gaming sessions. So now for the part that matters most for this monitor, gaming. Let's talk about gaming performance. 180Hz refresh rate, 1 millisecond response time, G-SYNC compatible, FreeSync, all of that good stuff. Gameplay has been very smooth for me. I haven't had any issues on that side. If you're coming from 60Hz or 120Hz, this is going to be a massive upgrade for you. This is especially going to be good for those people that do like playing competitive games, whether that might be Apex, Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever. This is going to be great for you. I've been playing a ton of Battlefield 6 recently, and I've been having a blast with this monitor. Let's get into the downsides. So of course, no monitor is perfect, so here are a few things to keep in mind if you are looking to get this monitor. This monitor has no built-in speakers, so if that matters to you, please do keep that in mind if you do plan on picking this monitor up. HDMI only supports up to 144 Hz, so you do need a DisplayPort if you want to maximize to that full 180 Hz. If you're looking for true HDR performance, the HDR 400 is very limited, so I wouldn't buy this monitor solely off of HDR. My last thing that I really do not like about this monitor is that the USB port is at the bottom of the monitor. So I have an LED strip that's on the back of my monitor, and it's obviously powered by USB. So I usually plug it in on my normal monitor, which is the Samsung Odyssey G5, and it's in the back, so you can't even see anything. So now with this monitor, you can see it at the bottom, and it just annoys me. As long with the cable management system in the back, it's okay. It's not the best, but I just haven't gone through and tried to perfect that. So is this Alienware monitor worth it? I'm gonna have to say yes. The color accuracy is great. Gameplay is so smooth, especially if you play competitive games. And overall, the build quality is just great. I picked this monitor up at Best Buy for $200. You really can't go wrong with that. A lot of monitors nowadays are very expensive. You're talking $600, $700, $800, especially if you want to get OLED and things like that. So if you're not really looking for an OLED monitor, this monitor is going to definitely be for you. If you found this review helpful, drop a like, sub, and a comment. If you have this monitor, if you're interested in getting this monitor, let me know what you think. Thank you. See you guys on the next one.